Hello everyone, good day. My name is Eke Manuel Edikachi. I'm popularly referred to as the Estate Lord. Today I'm here to teach you about something very, very important. So if you know you're a realtor, you're a broker, you're a developer, or you're just starting out your real estate journey, you've been consistent, you've been even up to a year, posting back to back, pitching, going for inspection, but you've not started selling. This class, I'm going to be addressing the reason why you've not started closing deals consistently. Or maybe you're somebody that sold, and after 3 months, you've not sold again. I'm going to be addressing you in this class, and this is going to be a very practical class. I'm going to be telling you why you've not started closing deals consistently, why you've not started closing deals the way you want. You understand? So this is a class that you need to pay attention to if you're just starting out, so that you're going to find out those things you're not doing correctly, and you can go back to the drawing board and get all those things correct. So without wasting much of your time, we're going to get into it. There are 3 reasons, or let's say 4 reasons. A lot of reasons actually, but right here on my notes I listed 4 reasons. Okay, I listed 3. I might just add 1 extra towards the end, but I listed 3 major reasons why you've not started closing deals consistently, even though you are doing everything right. But why you've not started closing deals, like every month, you should at least be closing at least 2 to 3 deals. Let's say you're just starting. You should get to a point whereby in a month you're closing at least 5 to 10 deals or more. That time you've learned how to build systems that help you do all these things. You understand? So the number 1 reason why you've not started closing deals consistently is basically because of your mindset. I know this sounds, very, very familiar. You might have heard it a lot of times, like your mindset. And I remember when I was starting real estate, there were a lot of talks about, mindset, and we'll be saying things like, they should just tell us what to do. That which one is mindset. But the truth is that after a while, after I've gained more experience, gotten more results in real estate, I started seeing the need for mindset behind your success in the real estate industry. Your mindset is one of the major reasons why people started closing deals consistently. Because before a deal closes in your account, first of all, closes in your mind. The major difference between most realtors, the realtors that are performing well, that are selling every month, is just their mindset. There's a realtor that believes that it is their duty to sell every month. They believe that it is their right, it is their responsibility to be selling real estate consistently every month. You understand why there are some realtors that they were not born around. Most of us were not born around wealth. So subconsciously we believe that closing a deal of 10 million or 50 million naira is not for us. Part of your subconscious mind, and there's a part of your conscious mind. You understand? The subconscious mind is just like those thoughts that you don't even need to think about. That they're already a habit. They're already thoughts that are already part of you. You understand? There are some thoughts that have been imputed in you. They have been programmed in you right from when you were born, right from when you were a child, when the environment you grow up to, the kind of friends you keep. You understand that subconscious, that thought have been in you subconsciously, that you're not even aware of it. You understand? And some of those thoughts are maybe when you hear millions, you start freaking. Like some thoughts of it's not yours. Then you hear billions, you feel like, okay, you've not gotten to that level, that there are level to these things, that you are not worthy of such amount. So maybe when you even close, maybe some deals might even want to come to yourself. And I see some realtors, like after 2 years of being in the industry, 3 years of being in the industry, they are still stuck in properties within the range of 2 to 5 million naira. If you bring any deal that is up to 10 million naira for them, 25 million naira for them, they'll tell you that they don't sell properties that is within that range. They'll tell you that the range of property they sell is properties within 2 million naira to 5 million naira. You understand? And that is already a subconscious thought that have been programmed in their mind. And somebody like this, even if a miracle happens, this person cannot sell a property that is up to 5 million naira. This person cannot sell a property that is 10 million naira, because of the way they've programmed their mind. I used to say something that success is not what you chase. It's not what you chase by doing a lot of things, by doing a lot of activities, posting, doing this, doing that. It is what you attract by who you become. So if you want to become somebody that will start closing deals consistently, the first thing you should start to work on is your mindset. How do you think? How do you view this industry? You understand? The review that was done by Harvard Business School, and they say that 85% of success in your business depends on your attitude, while 15% depends on your skill. That means if your mindset is wrong, no amount of marketing will fix your result. If your mindset is wrong, if you like market from now till Jesus comes, it will not fix your results. You need to first of all fix your mindset. How do you think? You understand? So a negative mindset is something that looks like somebody. You hear a lot of realtors saying that real estate deals is something that you sell once in a while. That was one of the mindset I killed when I entered real estate. That you need to have a side hustle. That real estate is something that just comes in once in a while. It's just a big money that just comes once in a while. That you need to have something else doing. That's a lie. People sell real estate every day. People sell real estate every week. I know of realtors that sell almost every week. Not even almost, they sell every week. And when I'm talking about every week, I'm not talking about cheap deals. I'm talking about major deals that run into 5 million, 10 million commission alone every week, and they're making this amount of money. Right. So a negative mind will tell you that clients are too stingy these days. They don't buy. That the real estate market in Enugu is oversaturated, but people are still coming into this industry and selling massively. But they'll tell you cannot close big deals in Enugu state. You understand? But I know of somebody that closed a deal of 2.something billion naira here in Enugu, and he was not even a realtor. Yeah, people tell you that the Enugu market is slow. You understand that they don't have connections. I started real estate without no connections. Real estate market in Enugu is not slow. People are selling lands. Like layouts are being sold out. Houses are being sold. You understand? So all these things are unconsciously building walls instead of doors. So the shift, you need to have a mindset shift. Start thinking positively. You understand? So your negative mindset is the number one limiting factor to your success in real estate. So a wealthy realtor mindset will say something like, people are buying every day. I just need to find them. You understand? Or somebody is waiting for me to show up confidently. I just need to be consistent. Or the right clients are already looking for my kind of value. Like, you just need to start seeing the positivity in this industry. You understand? So take your time to think. You understand? Ask yourself questions like, what are those negative thoughts that are subconsciously, creeping in and building walls around your mind? Write them down and burn them because they don't exist. You understand? So your job is to reprogram your thinking daily. You can start by listening to a very good motivational speech, maybe at the beginning of the day. You understand? Just to get your mindset right. You can get a self-help book that you listen to every morning. You understand? You can just try to get yourself motivated every morning before you start your day, so that you can have the right mindset as you approach your day. So that is the number one thing that is making you not to close deals, even when you're doing everything. Now, the second thing is positioning. Now, this is one of another major mistake that most realtors are still starting make. You understand? They are everywhere and at the same time they are nowhere. If you're just starting out in real estate, mind you, real estate should be your number one hustle. Any other thing you're doing apart from real estate is your side hustle. They should know you for real estate. You cannot be doing real estate and event planning, and they know you for event planning, but they don't know you for real estate. You will not be effective in real estate because real estate is a bigger industry, it's a more broad industry. It's an industry that requires a lot of trust. You understand? So if people cannot easily describe what you are and what you sell, who you are and what you sell, then just know that they cannot confidently buy from you or refer you. If I cannot come to your page and just by going through your page, I already know who you are and what you do, I cannot refer you and I cannot buy from you. I cannot see you as a professional. I think that maybe they're just trying to, escape poverty. Even if they're chatting me for a property, I'll feel like just there for the money. Maybe you want to pay bills. But if I know that this is what you do for a living, that your life revolves around real estate, you breathe real estate, you eat real estate, you talk real estate, everything about you is real estate, your positioning speaks real estate, then I'll know that, okay, I can trust this guy with my hard-earned money. So you need to make sure that you are positioned. Most realtors, you see them, they post house, the next thing they're posting shoe, they're posting bag, they're posting these like different kind of things on their status. You're not asking if you are in the Ogwete marketplace. You need to make sure that you are known for something. You understand? And same thing also, positioning also applies to the properties you post. Sometimes it is not good for a realtor, especially when you're still starting out, to post lots of properties. Pick at least 3 to 4 properties at most, and post these properties consistently. In fact, be known for these 3 properties or 4 properties. Market them like your life revolves around them. Like, market these three properties with all your life. Don't post random properties. You post this one today, you post, maybe somebody has been following you as you're posting for elite estates. Then all of a sudden you now post another new one. The person is now thinking, which one is now this one again? Which one is, like, you're not confused. But if you can stick with three properties for like a month or 2 months, and every day you're just posting about these three properties, then you start seeing results. So make sure you are consistent. In fact, even in real estate, positioning simply means owning a specific space in people's mind. You understand? If you think about the estate law, you cannot be thinking about cars. You cannot be thinking about wristwatches. The only thing you're thinking about is lands. You think about the estate law. Do you understand? But your name, whenever people think about you, how many, like, what is that space you're owning in their mind? You understand? If you think about Uji, you think about Justin, you think about what you like, what are they? Who are they envisioning? You understand? So if you are selling real estate, but do I know that you're selling? Some people, they sell real estate, but when you go to their profile picture, you see a footballer as their profile. You see a footballer, you see their name. You're answering a guy name, but you're doing real estate. So all these things does not tally. You understand? So you can even position yourself down to a particular niche in real estate. You can be known for just short-let apartments. You can be known for luxury homes. You understand? You can be known for somebody that just specializes on land banking properties. You understand? But it is better to be known for real estate, and positioning helps you. You understand? If it's not you, you are not yet positioned. If your family member can buy a land, or your friends can buy land elsewhere, and when you tell, and they'll not start telling you that I forgot that you are doing real estate, just know that you've not started being positioned. You understand? Position yourself in a way that anybody, if I have your contact, and anytime it comes across my mind to buy property, you are the first person that is coming to my mind. That is how you position. So how do you position? Pick a niche, pick a style. We're still going to talk about branding. Today I just want to highlight the problems. We're still going to talk about the solution in subsequent classes. You understand? So pick a niche. Number 2, be consistent. Number 3, show expertise, not desperation. Number 4, create visibility in one direction. Dominate in one lane, then you can now scatter your energy in various sectors. Don't be everywhere at a time. Pick one industry, pick one sector, and dominate there. Be known for that place. Then you can now scatter your energy in various places. Now the truth is that you cannot be everywhere and still be remembered. If you're everywhere, you will not be remembered. But if you are positioned in one place, I'll know that okay, this is where this person is. Amen. So the most successful people in Nigeria, the most successful realtors in Nigeria, all the big realtors, all the top realtors, if you check them, you find that they built their name around one industry. Then maybe later on started diversifying, but they built their name on an industry. You understand? So what do people remember you for, and what do they know you for? That is number 2, positioning. Now the third one is zero training and no development. I think this will be the last one. Zero training and no development. Now this is the silent killer of growth. Sometimes you can be hit with early success. Maybe you close this deal and you now feel like you've arrived. When you start being complacent, you don't even know. It will start creeping in. Mediocrity will start creeping in. One thing about deficiency is that it will not tell you that, okay, this guy, you are reducing. It is very, very silent. Growth is painful. Growth is intentional. Or you see reduction, it is not intentional. You will not even know that you are reducing. You will not even know that you are going down. You will not even know that you are dying. You will not even know that you are going extinct. But it will just be happening slowly. All of a sudden, it will not be visible. You understand? Most realtors stop learning once they know how to post online and take inspection pictures. You understand? Some realtors is when they just know how to edit videos, and they know how to post online, they know how to run ads. Automatically they stop learning. You understand? But the real closers, the people that want to start closing massive deals, they study. They don't stop there. Even when they close deals, even when they've done big numbers, they still go ahead to sharpen their skills, because buyer psychology is changing every day. The way people buy in the year 2020 is not even how they buy in 2025. Buyers now are more informed. If you are not learning, you're going to sound outdated. You understand? So you need to make sure you're always sharpening your skills on your communication skills. You understand? Get ideas about real estate financing. know about changes happening in your industry, learn about sustainability, you understand, learn about negotiation, about persuasion, market trend, human psychology. You understand, all these things it's not only about marketing. And when I talk development, I'm not just talking about learning how to sell. You understand? Not just learning how to sell, learn about real estate in itself, so that you can have meaningful conversations with your clients. You understand? So that you can be a solution provider. Learn about architecture, about construction. You understand? These are learn about documentations, so that you can sound like a professional whenever you are speaking with your clients. So let me just tell you something. The reason why somebody is selling 10 plots in a month while you are struggling to close one is not because of magic, it's because of development. You understand? And if you are inconsistent when it comes to sales, that is not a cause. That is a sign, it's a signal that your mindset, that your positioning and your development needs work. I stayed up to a year before I made my first sale. Most realtors, they stayed up to 2 years before they make their first sale. You understand? So sometimes it's just the little tweak, the little changes that matters. You understand? I made my first sale 3 months after I decided to start building a personal brand. When I started real estate January, I pushed almost all the way till August, no sale. But from August, when I decided to get a personal branding, work on the estate lord, by December, I already made my first sale. So sometimes it's just the little tweaks that just matter. It can be your positioning. It can be that you're not developing, so you are just doing things that does not work. Or it can just be that you have the wrong mindset. You have the wrong mindset. So you need to work on these 3 things. Check these 3 things, and you're going to see a significant result and a significant change. These are the major reasons why you're not selling. You understand? So there is actually how we have decided to help you. You need help with your mindset, you need help with your positioning, and you need help with your development. And that is where we come in. Now at Africa City Partners Forum is an arm of Africa City Development Limited that is dedicated to the empowerment and the grooming of real estate professionals. So we're talking about realtors, we're talking about brokers, developers, and people that want to practice in the real estate sector, but you don't have all the edge, you don't have all the finance, you don't have all the knowledge. Then this is like a stepping stone. We're like a mediator between you and your destination. You understand? So, and we have a series that is incoming starting from tomorrow. Make sure you join, you click the link around this video, or go to the WhatsApp channel so that you can gain access to the Telegram channel or the YouTube channel, where we're going to be posting back-to-back classes, both theory sessions and practical sessions about real estate. Now, we are working with a framework for the next 1 to 2 months that is called the being, the doing, and the having. Now, the being framework is where we're going to be teaching you how you can have a mindset of a top seller, how you can have a mindset of a successful realtor. You understand? The being framework is going to be basically targeted towards your mindset. Then we have the doing. This is where we're going to be teaching you about everything you need to do to be able to succeed. Also, we're talking about you succeeding. We're talking about also the part of your positioning, your branding, a whole lot of things, how you post, how you dress, a lot of things. This is where it's going to be. Then we now have the session of having. So we're going to be teaching you, how you can now have it in you, so you can be able to, replicate and build systems that can help you start selling, 10 plots, 20 plots in a month. So all these things is going to be free of charge. So this is like a call to action towards this class. This class you just listen to. If you want to fix any of these 3 things, you want to fix your mindset, you want to fix your positioning, or you want to start, developing yourself, then make sure you're on our WhatsApp channel. If you're not there, make sure you just ask somewhere around this video. We're going to add you immediately so you can gain access to the Telegram channel, where we're going to be dropping weekly classes on the go. You can listen to them and start practicing them. Let me tell you, let me just give you a secret, the final secret. Development is even one of the major reasons I am today. Now, the name The Estate Lord was just from one class that I usually listen to. It happens every Thursday. And one of those Thursdays, I was listening to that sessions, and I was watching while I was listening to the class. So it was not as if it was, just me and the class. I was watching while I was listening to the class, and there was a man, a developer from Port Harcourt. He was giving his testimony. He was the one handling us that day, and he was talking about how he stayed 2 years without selling. Then after 2 years, he started selling estates. At that time there was a crypto boom, and some couple of friends started buying plots from 20 plots and above. You understand? And me, I thought about it that I said that, okay, I also like to be in this man's shoes, to be selling estates, to be selling like 20 plots and above. I don't want to be selling just one plot. I want to sell 20 plots and above. And that was where I got the name the Estate Lord from. You understand? So you don't know what development can do for you. And this is an avenue we're presenting to you at the APF. So make sure you don't take it for granted. This is where you're going to be getting inspirations on how you can scale and grow. So no need to talk too much. If you have any questions as regards this class, make sure you comment. You understand? And remember to join us on Telegram, and also subscribe to this YouTube channel so you can be getting more updates like this. And on our WhatsApp channel, on our WhatsApp group, every Monday by 8 o'clock is our APF live session, where you get the opportunity to ask live questions and attend live trainings. So remember, at Afric City, we build Africa by building Africans. Thank you.